Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, it's Rudy with Alpha Investments, and today we're going to be talking about something different. We're going to be talking about from the vault. So today, we want to go over the from the vault packages. We want to talk about these things. We want to talk about I want to give you my opinion. I want to kind of give you guys what I think the purpose of these things even existing and why Wizards continues to make from the vaults, while at the same time, scrapping other projects like Clash Packs or, rumor is Dual Decks, but they're still around. And, they want to rename Fat Packs, Clash Packs. They want to remove product lines. Back in the day, they had tournament starter decks. And, so why are the From the Vaults standing the test of time? Why are they not discontinuing these, but restructuring all the other product lines? And I want to give you my opinion. I don't have a firm, credible, 100% Wizards answer, but I'm going to give you my opinion. And if I worked for them and I was in their finance department and the Bobs came in and said, Rudy, we need some fucking money. Oh, all right, Bob, let's get some money. So if they came to me saying we need money to push up that quarterly report for Hasbro on shares, what would I do? Tell you what I would do. I would make some damn From the Vault products, and I'd make them rare, and I'd make them pretty much easy money. That's what I would do. And that's exactly what they're doing. So, I want to talk about who these products are actually for. So, let's start with this. First of all, a guy comes in the store. Rudy, what is it? What is it? Should I invest in From the Vault? Fucking no. First of all, no. Period. First of all, no. These are not investment products. Period. Whoa, wait. Rudy, what? I got a question. What if I was able to? No. Second of all, no. Absolutely not. Do I need to keep going? Okay. There's one thing I have to say, though. These products are damn beautiful. I don't think there's a nicer, higher quality Wizards of the Coast product produced in the planet. I mean, hands down, some of these products are so... I don't even know what to say. I mean, these things are flipping beautiful. I mean, the dice they include with them are unique. The packaging, are you flipping kidding me? The packaging, look at the artwork on the packaging. Like, who cares about the cards? But seriously, look at the flipping packaging. Anyways, I paid $110 for From the Vault relics in September of 2014. I don't know what it's worth today. I don't know if that was a good investment. Anybody can look it up. You can let me know in the comments and be like, dude, Rudy, you pulled a Timmy. So, anyways, according to my note, I paid $110. So, I want to comment on that. Okay, so these products are designed as a reward program for store owners and WPN locations. Obviously, this is an exclusive product. Regular stores, even a regular hobby store like me, in a retail store or a restaurant, whoever you are, if you carry products and cards like me, I can't call up Wizards and say, hey, I want 100 of these. It doesn't work that way. And again, to most of you all, this may be a pretty boring video because I think most people know these are exclusive products. So I'm kind of wasting a lot of people's time. But these products are designed to reward store owners for pretty much being in business all year, footing the overhead and the bills. And this is a reward product. This is not an investment product. But Rudy, first of all, no. Okay, you guys get the idea. These are not investable vehicles. Hey, vehicles, Kaladesh. Anyways, these are not any shape, form, or fashion. These should not be treated as investments. I don't care how good or bad you feel the set is. There are so many reasons I'm going to tell you in the next couple minutes on why these are non-investment vehicles. It's just, second of all, no. So, I don't care. From the Vault Angels. Personally, I love Angel cards. And my favorite part, I love the magnet. But, again, they're beautiful. But the thing is, you're not going to have good rates of return. These are not really going to appreciate. The market demand that wants to purchase these products are very, very slim. The sliver of the pie of all the, 15, 20 million Magic players worldwide, they estimate? Nobody really knows, but that's the estimate. And the thing is, of that portion, the number of people who want this product for a collectible or investment purpose is like this. And then of those people who buy them, most of them are like me, and I refuse to take the cards out of these packages. I refuse to take a From the Vault Annihilation and pull out, what, Wrath of God, Rolling Earthquake. A lot of great cards. Can you guys believe these things are like $30 a piece still on eBay? It's crazy. You know, I refuse to use the cards. The foiling process and the manufacturing of the cards is a fucking joke. No. Well, Rudy, wait. No, it's a joke. It's a flippin' joke. I mean, literally, it's no different than when you get your first job somewhere, you get older, you look back at the first job, and you go, holy shit, I hope nobody ever saw me or knows I worked for that company. It was embarrassing. The card printing and the foiling process after this many years being so curled in a different type of process is a joke. Again, reason number 326, non-investable vehicle. Now, nothing's falling. Okay, the next thing I want to say is I personally think Wizards intentionally leaves the foiling process shitty. They know what the problem is. They've been doing From the Vaults for how many years now? 6, 7, 8, 9? I've just got a handful out here just to give you guys an idea of some of the ones I've had over the years. And let me tell you something. Wizards knows there's a problem. I'm sure there's Wizards people already watching my channel and know about it because I've been told by one person who claims they work there, but who the hell knows. They know the foiling and the cards in these products are shitty. But the problem is, well, I guess it's not a problem. They know they're crappy and they want them to be that way because they don't want these cards mixed in with regular ones. These cards, yeah, they're reprints. Yeah, some of them have new art. They put all the money into the packaging. And I got to give them credit. Again, best damn packaging I've ever seen. But in my opinion, I have no proof, these products are not investable vehicles. Whenever they come out, it works like this. Usually, Wizards will charge a WPN store. If you're Advanced or Advanced Plus or Core, whatever level you are, you get a different allocation. Let's say you're top of the line Advanced Plus. Let's say you get a whopping, I don't know, 30 to 40 range. Each one's slightly different. They usually tell the stores you can pull on their website. Let's say you get a whopping 40 because you're a big-ass card store and you get the full Monty. You know, Wizards will charge the store, I don't remember, I'm guessing, I think it's 17 to 20 range for each From the Vault. Distributors, I believe when I checked last, was $21.50. When I saw it, plus or minus $1. So, they retail for $40. Of course, they have to put an MSRP, even though this is one of the few products that MSRP doesn't mean shit. MSRP on the side of the box should pretty much be an LOL with a middle finger, with Timmy just going, because pretty much it's completely useless. Because MSRP is a joke on these products, because the allocation is so low, it really doesn't matter. It's supply and demand. It's real, true market price. There's no retail. So, but again, these are reward products for stores, people. You are not going to go to a store and say, hey, my name is Little Timmy. You can call me Lil Timmy, L-I-L Timmy. Can I get some of these for $39.95? Sure. If you're good friends with some of them, some of the stores may give you a deal. But at the end of the day, most will not, because then you're going to flip the shit on eBay and you're going to have arbitrage and somebody else is going to capture the gains from the $40 to the $100 price. And all the store is doing is handing the gain to somebody else. And I don't care who you are. If you're watching my videos, you obviously give a shit about money, investing. You don't want to work till you're 100. So obviously you care about money. And at the end of the day, the stores should not sell them at MSRP. They should sell them at market price. You guys can hate me all you want, but at the end of the day, you have to let it be a free, unregulated market when it comes to retail pricing on items like this. It has to be that way. Because if it's not, people will manipulate it. You know, Timmy will come in and buy a box of these, send the rest of all his friends and family, and they all buy at the regular price. They all put them together. They go on eBay. They capture the gains. Defeats the purpose of it. You know, it has to be done at MSRP. Like, for example, I got to make a comment. A while back ago, I think it was a year or so, somebody made a video about the Battle for Zendikar Fat Packs, how they were being price gouging and different things like that. And it was true. It was true. I personally don't buy, sell, or invest in Fat Packs. I like to invest in booster boxes, obviously, because of the fact it has the largest market share. I like to be attracted to the largest market available. So, not saying that you can't make money in Fat Packs, it's just not for me. So, But the thing is, as far as these things go, it's just like reminds me of the Battle for Zendikar and the Oath, because it had the full art lands and the fat packs, which drove the price a lot higher, made a lot of people upset. I think it was Kevin at Darium's. I don't know. He'll probably text me and bitch at me because I forgot. But anyway, I think it was him. And he made a video on YouTube showing that if he sold it at MSRP, someone in his store could open the box and even had money in it showing that they could pay him the money, they could take the product, open the product, sell it back to him, and he would give him their money back, and he would have to pay out of the register. Because, again, the system was out of whack. Because of the full art land pack in it. Blah, blah, blah. Moving on. So, back to this type of product, it has to be a non-MSRP product. It has to be. Because, again, it's a reward product. It's not an investment product. Okay? I'm telling this because, again, just like Dino Crisis, we don't want a crisis of bad and shitty investments. I don't care if you got one Dino Crisis magazine, you buy a second Dino Crisis magazine, or you know what? You buy a third Dino Crisis magazine. I don't care if you're like me, and you paid $1.55 a piece from a store that was stupid and ran themselves to the ground and went bankrupt. And you buy 20 of the same of every game guide. Who the F cares? You know why? Because it's $1.55 for a strategy guide. So, you want to avoid a crisis of shit investing. These are not investment things. But I'm going to admit, I love these products. I love them because I buy them for the packaging. Seriously, I love the packaging. Again, I can't emphasize enough how much I love that packaging. I mean, come on! So, but again, I don't expect them to go up in value. When these things are released, usually, like, for example, the new From the Vault lore. Let's topic on that real quick. It came out, they were on eBay for 80 to 100. They drifted lower to the 70s. Drifted lower, I think now they're selling in the 60s. Well, I finally bought a couple From the Vault lores because somebody put them up for $49.99 shipped, and eBay on the last 3 days has the 8% cashback promotion going. So, when you take off the credit card, 1.5 cashback, blah, 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 8% eBay bucks, I ended up paying I think it was like $45.50 or $46.50 for From the Vault lore shipped. And I got a nice little, they come in cases like this. You know, they usually put I think it's 5 or 6, I forgot what it is. They usually put them in cases like this. And no, if you save the cases, and you save the original white wrappers and everything, there's no additional value in the future. Investors or collectors aren't going to want to give you a premium price because you have the original case from the Vault Annihilation, for example. It won't make a difference. Okay, so remember that. People just want the item. They're not going to want the outer cases. You know, I even have, it's in the future videos, you're going to see some Urzas, for example. I have Urza's cases, the original, and I'll show you what they look like. They were different back then. But again, there's no premium to having that cardboard. Just saying. So, final thoughts, wrapping it up. From the Vault, no on investing. From the Vault, beautiful, fun artwork, enjoyable little experience to have fun with if you're obsessed with Magic like me and you like to enjoy the hobby. So, separate those categories. Non-investment vehicles. Remember, these are reward items for stores. This is a thank you for risking your whole career, your life, and pretty much all your income, your family income, and your take-home money. Wizards likes to do reward things. That's why they get promos for people who have WPN stores, why they get pre-release products. You know, you're supposed to give a lot of it out to customers. A lot of stores I know, they don't, which is against their rules. And the thing is, twice a year, you know, they have the promo set, like a Modern Master or Eternal Master, and they usually have a From the Vault every year. Again, you can't build a whole business around just a once-a-year product, because sometimes, just like From the Vault Annihilation, or Angels, or the new lore set, you may pay $20 a piece as a store, and it could only be worth 30 or 40. Or I think it's 50 now. You know, and if you're going to sell them online, shipping and fees, you're going to make 10, 20 bucks a piece. If you get a full 30 or 40 of them, you may make $500, $600. And, you know, ask the other stores what their overhead is. Hell, Kevin said his overhead was $10,000 a month. Jesus, man. What are you, living in a gold building? Hang on, it's Kevin calling. Yeah. I'm filming a video. Jesus Christ. So, like I was saying, that's all I have to say about the From the Vault series. But you know what? At the end of the day, enjoy the product for what it is. Do not invest in it. Okay? I don't care who you are. I have people emailing me asking me things. Do not invest in a product like this. I'm going to wrap this up now in one final thought. When any company ever releases a product, ever, and that product is labeled from day one as a collector's item, a limited item, and they brand it that way, that's usually a bad sign. That's usually a scam, usually a Hosetown USA. That's usually the school bus with Chuck Norris as your driver, because they're branding it and they're trying to target just certain people instead of creating a true limited item because the market truly demands it. You got to be careful of artificial demand versus supply and true demand that people really want it. Again, when they market it from day one, it's like the video game industry doing these video games where collector's editions and different statues and crap that comes with it. And then 6 months later, nobody wants the crap. So, Rudy with Alpha Investments, my opinion from the vault. Love it, don't invest in it. Love it, it's fun, but don't invest. Thanks everybody, patrons, love you guys for life. Comments below, tell me what you all think. Are you guys collecting these things? Do you guys invest in these things? Do your local stores hoard them in the back and not sell any of them? And they tell the customers they only get one? Tell me what you all think. This is my opinion from the vault. Again, the cards are, they're going to be warped and wavy. They know there's a problem because they don't want them to be mixed with regular cards. And the packaging is beautiful, and it's a reward for stores. Rudy with Alpha Investments, remember that. You guys have a great day. That's all I got.